The panel is wide open. I got gunfire on the outside of my hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Happy New Year. I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at a loss for words. This year has been, man, I got somebody in the background already. So, what's up, Bessie? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Y'all come on, man. Hey, y'all come on up with your boy.
You already know, Vaughn. Come on.
Vaughn, bring your ass up.
Did you drop the link?
Oh, yeah, it's pinned. It's pinned at the top.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk about, some of these ninjas are talking about having no regrets and all this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Wins and losses and all this. These ninjas are, we're going to talk about all of that. You know what I mean? Folks are throwing shade at me and everything. I done had weirdos. We'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said. Come on up. I did this because of you. I said what I said. But y'all hit the like button, man. Let me say hello because I have the beautiful Denise is in the house. Happy New Year to you, my sister. Happy New Year. Little sis is up there. Is in the chat. Happy New Year. Got the lovely Bestie on the panel. You heard what she said. Like, share, subscribe. Just Jay, the Purple Heart Podcast. Shout out to Just Jay. Shit, where my water at, man? I'm getting. Hold on. I'm still talking. The lovely Bay Area baby is in the house. We got Nesto, the lovely Nesto's in the house. I'll be hitting you up soon, sweetheart. I'll be hitting you up soon. And the queen, I said what I said. Happy New Year. This is my mom. So
he's a little bit under the weather, y'all. A little bit.
It's almost gone. You wanted me to take all this crap, whatever, ginger root. No, I'm like, man, I ain't got no time for mixing up all that stuff. So anyways, how's your new year? I want to know how y'all's doing, and I want to tell y'all about mine, but I want to be, you sipping on some water as well? Yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with that little H2O, you know what I mean? Cleans you out. But I want to, the link is pinned. Y'all can join me. We're going to do a recap of this year. All good, good things, weird things, weird things, weird people. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, we got weird people that we encounter. So I will tell y'all, some of my weird experiences. Because I'm going to drink a beer for this year. Man, look. So anyways, how's y'all's new year? You know what I mean? Joe, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Look, I keep guarded. I keep my eyes guarded from seeing stupid stuff. So I'm good. If I don't see it, I'm good. I don't see a lot of things.
That's all you got to say?
Yep.
You sure that's all you got to say?
For now.
Denise says she's joyful. and optimistic going into the new year.
Okay, I already have a word for the new year. Can I share it?
Go ahead.
My word for the new year is consistency. So whatever I choose to strive towards or move towards, I gotta stay consistent. And that is my word, consistency. Okay. Hey, Vaughn.
Hi, guys.
Vaughn, what have you got me? What have you got me into?
What I do? What I do?
Look, Vaughn. I want to give you a synopsis of me. All right.
Okay, I'm listening.
This year has been kind of okay. Financially, for me, it's been all right. You know what I mean? I'm grateful.
Right, right.
Personally, it's been some ups and downs, but I'm still here, but I'm grateful. But on this social media thing, I thought that the first year I was on social media was kind of weird. And I, but this year has been really weird, bro. When you network with people, you know what I'm saying? You network with people, you just encounter some weird ass folks. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't do no beefing with people, or I don't have no, but let me say this here. There's some, every woman in the chat that I'm looking at, Joe, I said what I said, Denise, DR, you, did I miss anybody? Nesto, all the ladies, Just Jay, all of y'all are beautiful ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm fortunate to have some beautiful lady followers, right? But see, I think a lot of people, man, think that I'm just this guy that's just really loose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm me. I'm me regardless if I post. The person that you see on the screen right now, and I'm glad that I have. Yes, I'll explain. Denise. I'll explain. Denise, you've been following me for a while. Okay, you've been following me for a while. I've always been the same. I don't project to be. Now look, am I a flirt? Absolutely. I'm a red-blooded American man. Am I loose with flirting? No, not really. I'd say being very, very loose would be somebody that's really off the chain. You know what I'm saying? On the verge of being a weirdo and flirting. You know what I'm saying? But I think y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But a real woman would appreciate a man who flirts and just leaves it at that. Especially, and I'm not, if you're married, you don't have to answer this, but you started off somewhere before you're married. But what I'm saying is a real woman would understand that a guy's going to flirt, shoot a shot, whatever, and just leave it at that. Doesn't push. Hey, that's a nice dress you got going on. I just want to let you know that. That's a way of flirting. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But some men are just genuine gentlemen. But I've met some weirdo ass women on here, bro. You know what I mean? And just because I am who I am, women try to shoot their shot because I've met them on here, right? And they'll connect with me on other social media platforms and then think that I'm supposed to call you or I'm supposed to text you it doesn't work like that, bro. And then all of a sudden, if I'm, I met you on here, you know what I'm saying? So I met you on here. I don't really have a rapport with you, you know what I'm saying? So I met you on here. you follow me. My Instagram is, I've got it on here. My TikTok, my Snapchat, everybody's welcome, but I'm not one of them ninjas that's gonna just push up on a female and, hey, what's your number? I like to get to know ya, da 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 da. Jungle Love, I said what I said. Oreo, sing it with me. I said what I said. Denise, you know that song. Denise, you crazy. You're not loose by any means. Denise, you crazy. Yes, this is it. Yes. Hold on. Yes, this is not social media. It's not Tinder. So I blame it on you, Bonds. I blame it on you.
What? Wait. Okay.
I blame it on you.
Okay. But before I say anything, I want to know, bro. Okay. All right. Okay. What did I do other than promote my bro, respect my bro, love on my bro? What the I'm gonna say this, because we talking in code, right?
Yep.
Okay, you see my crew, you know my crew, okay?
I do.
All right, you don't just see me out here with no loose women, you know what I'm saying? You don't see me out here, with no chicken heads. So what did I do, bro? What did I do?
No, you don't roll with any chicken heads or anything like that. You know what I mean? But it's just like whoever you roll with or whatever. It's like look, it's like this. When you're in high school, listen up, Denise. I'm preaching. Now listen up. It's like whoever you roll with, you know what I'm saying? You roll with your crew, right? But it's like in high school, you roll with your crew, but you got stragglers, you know what I'm saying, that just roll with you just because they just want to be down, you know what I mean? Or if you with your crew, they just, they flow wherever the wind blows, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got in real time on here. So I've been accused, sis, of. We're speaking in codes, and I've been accused of trying to.
I'm listening.
I've been accused of trying to get at you. You know what I'm saying? That's
you.
Real.
Wait. What? Me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
What?
That's like I could tell you one day, but I don't think you caught me because I was trying to talk in code.
No. Okay. Wait, we talking about that
Yep.
Not okay. So we talking in code, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. But I'm gonna find a way to tell you. I'm gonna find a way to tell you something.
But see, it's all about connecting on here. You know what I'm saying? And you try to connect with people,
right?
Mindedness or whatever. Now look, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. If a woman is a nice looking woman, you know what I mean, you're a nice looking woman. It's all this to it. You know what I'm saying? Men gonna be men, women gonna be women. It's just like you and I said what I said, talking about me. Y'all speaking code. Oh, I could tell when I see a preacher. Oh shit. So women talk about, I don't care if you're married or not. Women talk about men, just like men but in no way, form, or fashion am I going to come across disrespectful to a woman at all. That's not my character. So I don't have any beef with anybody, but I just want to know, sis, it's first of all, like I said, I blame this on you for connecting with you and getting all this. Like for example, we speaking in codes. For example, if I've been accused that YouTube is my life. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell? But YouTube, look, I'm monetized. YouTube, I'm monetized, but it's not like I'm making thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Would I like to?
Right.
Would I like to get to that point? Yeah. Am I making? I'm great. I'm making a little bit of change. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to be bragging to people about or nothing like that. But I'm grateful for what I got. Hey, Goddess, what's going on, love? That's triple. That's triple right there. So, good to see you, Rachel. What's going on, Rachel? Salute to you.
Hey, Trip sis.
So, I want to know, what am I doing? I mean, I want to. Snow Bay, you're the one that I need to ask.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a little shade because you know, all I'm gonna say is I feel like, you know, I have haters. Okay, all right. And there's so much I want to say. Okay, listen, bro. You didn't do anything wrong. Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. What happened was, you know, like there's weirdos, okay, here on the internet, okay, and when they know their intention, okay, they will accuse you of what they be on, okay. Does everybody understand? We all understand each other right now? Okay. All right, because my big bro, okay, has never, okay, tried any of that. All right, so we're gonna throw that away. All right, now we're gonna go back to bro. Okay, you didn't do anything wrong there either. You did nothing wrong. Okay, people thirsty. You know what I'm saying? One way in front of the scenes, another way, you know, behind the scenes. No, so I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, like I said, again, I don't have any beef with nobody, whatever. I'm not asking with any beef. I'm not taking on any beef or whatever. But I for one, yeah, I'm like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to these ninjas in the bushes, and these ninjas, you know, some of these ninjas. I'm not. Joe came off camera, did on purpose. But I said what I said, and Vaughn, I'm listening to some of these ninjas, whatever, and I'm like, damn, bro, you niggas are that, you know, I hurt your feelings. What did I do? You know what I'm saying? I hurt your feelings that much to where it's like, I don't know. It's you know, you can tell when someone really has a deep-rooted
regret.
Yes. Yeah. And so they say things, and they put some things out there that are entirely not true. And this year has really taught me to realize that not everybody has your best interest. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro. I said what I said. Come on. You come on. You up on the panel. Come on. The floor is yours.
Can you school him, please?
I'm gonna say one thing. Ugly people. That's it. Anyway, go ahead.
I said, y'all, fugly people. Fugly people.
Y'all ain't gonna get me in this. No, sir, ma'am. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Y'all ain't gonna get me.
No, ma'am. No, sir. I don't know what SBK done.
I
don't know what had happened. But I do know this. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Y'all got this little troublemaker down here. I just told
what?
Her. I said you're a damn troublemaker.
Y'all, she really just told me that.
And I said you is not finna give me nothing, ma'am. No, ma'am. I got the title of the damn Grim Reaper. And so I'm gonna do that job. I'm gonna let the troublemaker take care of that. But I'm just here for all the tea, and I'm eating popcorn. I'm gonna drink me a beer, and I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna listen to all this good shit and see what y'all talking about.
all I'm saying is I haven't done anything. I said what I said. Really, I haven't. You see this right here?
You know, y'all. I wanna ask a question.
Okay,
and I want to ask women. Oh, okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I already know what you're gonna ask, Joe, and let me just.
No. Really, let me ask a question. Honestly, I really want to know. So, and let me come off camera so y'all can understand and believe that I'm asking sincerely. I really want. I mean, I would. You know, because okay, hold on. I haven't always been a certain size, so I've always changed up. Right. So I've been different sizes of women. So I've been a different woman. Right. So, hey, Lisa. So, and I say that because not all men that liked me as Big Joe would like me today. Right. You know, different men for different folks, different strokes, you know what I mean? So anyway, so it's because I've been a different woman, right? Mm-hmm. The men I was with before, I told y'all know I've been celibate now, y'all, for a long time. But that means nobody has had Joe, right? New Joe. You know, yeah.
Okay.
We feel you.
These are like realizations I'm coming.
I like that.
Anyway,
I like that.
But
ain't nobody had New Joe.
No one. Okay. But here's the thing. Here's my question. Why do women, and I don't know because I've been a different woman. That's why I'm sincerely asking. Why do women, just because you shoot your shot, why would a woman believe or wait, why would a woman assume or a man, because there's been men who have tried to hit me up and get annoyed because I don't respond or I'm not interested. I mean, well, I don't seem interested, right? So they get like pissy. Why would a woman assume just because you're shooting your shot that the man would be interested? Vice versa. Why would like, can't you ask the question, are you even interested? Because why, I mean, I know women are very, self-assured. There's women out there that just, they think their shit don't stink. Sorry. But why do they assume that just because they shot their shot, that the man would be interested? I really want to know that.
I'll help you answer, but look at SBK trying to look innocent.
You so bad.
It's like,
bro, innocent. He's innocent.
but wait a minute, y'all. He's sitting back there like he got caught with his damn hand in a cookie jar. But anyway, child. This shit is hilarious to me. This is just
they just assume they some hot chick, and the man's supposed to Google Gaga. I mean, I don't get that.
Well, let me just give you a few answers, Joe.
Okay.
Number one is number one. Some women don't know how to distinguish attention from kindly gestures, and well, not even gestures, just compliments. Compliments. Because sometimes men just compliment you, and you take it as a compliment and don't take it any further. Some women, when they get a compliment, they equate that to, oh, he want me. Oh, I look good to him. Oh, he's flirting with me, so I'm special. Okay. Which is not really nothing, because if dude didn't say, I'm gonna buy you a BMW and get you a house with a pool and shit, you know what I mean?
Trust.
Incentive.
Trust.
Yeah,
Trust.
Ain't no type of incentive or no intentions, nothing. I mean, you're gonna have to do more than say, I said what I said, you cute, for the hell with that.
Right.
Okay. And
young-minded.
Two. What's his name? Two gorillas. What's his name? Two gorillas.
2 Cent.
2 Cent.
Yeah, him. he said it best. You know, he said women be making up scenarios in their own head, and then they get mad when the situation don't turn out the way that they want it to turn out. So
That's
um
sad for real.
yeah, but some people just insinuate things, and some people, you know, they look at a, like I said, they look at a compliment as a flirt, and as, you know, he want me. So that's basically how it goes. And a lot of times that's the way women move. So they may be you know, they wait on you to move after you know, after they make they move, then they make wait and see if you're gonna move.
They don't
So
wait. They don't wait. They come at you and give you shit because you don't move.
well, you know, we live in a doggy dog world now too. So, you know, you gotta, you know, go out there and do what you gotta do.
Y'all, that all sounds good though, man. What y'all saying, but goddamn, I don't understand why. Man, why folks take stuff online so serious, bro? You know what I mean?
Because they don't have no life, bro. Like, okay. I'm gonna say this, okay? Because some people, they really are all talk.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I'm probably gonna tell on myself, but I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all been figured it out. I mean, sis say it all the time. I'm very good at reading people. Okay, I play the role of a fool. Okay, in certain situations, but I'm not one, especially when it comes to certain types of people. Okay, and once they realize that they don't have you fooled, or you know, they figure you didn't, you know, clock their teeth, you know, they feelings be hurt because now it's like, you know, you can see right through them. They naked, the mask done fell off, and you know, people's feelings get hurt, and it's like
they get mad they
right.
come, and you be everything except for the son of God or daughter of God.
Exactly. It's like, yeah.
I've never done a female like that. You know what I'm saying? I've never, because you're not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? What happened? Oh, Joe,
right.
You're not for everybody. You know what I mean? You're not for everybody. Not everybody. You're gonna get rejected. Oh, there you go. You're not for everybody's not for everybody.
Yeah,
you know
everybody don't like you like that.
You know what I mean? So I don't understand.
But you know, it's the myth, SBK. Some people still live under the myth of what life really is instead of what it really is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Joe and I were talking before the show. We were talking about a woman that we both know. And you know, once I got into YouTube and became a content creator, and running it like a business, YouTube. The people that I've known for a long time on social media, you know what I mean, like 2 Cent Gorilla and Jimbo and Gisla, others, you know what I'm saying, my family, you know, every time I go live, I'm going to invite you to the live, you know what I mean? If I've connected with you in some sort of way, form, or fashion on YouTube, and then, you know, you follow me on social media platforms, whether it's TikTok or IG, I'm going to invite you. You know what I mean? So when I invite said individuals, they like, oh, well, I'm not on there anyway. So, you explain it, Joe. You explain. You know.
Let me jump in for a sec too. You know, since you so you misunderstood and what you laughing for, Vaughn? I'm just saying, you misunderstood and things keep happening to you on both sides of the aisle. Don't seem like it's one-sided, right? One side say you're doing this, the other side say you're doing that. You know what I mean? So I guess you just gonna have to, you know, pull back, and you know, you just can't be can't be that night.
Sis, I'm gonna say this. I feel like
I mean,
okay, I'm gonna be transparent. I got my feelings hurt. Okay. because, I do overshare, with my friends or people that I consider friends. And my feelings got hurt because it's like I've, I learned that because I did something in my real life, and, keep in mind, this is my business, my problem. You know what I'm saying? That my friend was judging me and the way I interact with a lot of the opposite sex on this app. And it hurt my feelings because it's like, as my friend, it's like,
you should know.
Right. It's like, so, I'm all offended. It's like, well, why would you think? But the thing is, sometimes SDK, bro, I listen, you cam up, right? I don't even cam up. And I got, women hating because I can get on the panel as a married woman and talk to the opposite sex, and it's nothing like that for me or even that person from what I'm thinking. And people feel like, oh, they must be behind the scenes. People just be jealous. And I have to remember that sometimes because, even in real life, when I was younger, I had to learn, there's certain things you can't do. You can't be skinning and grinning in men's face because they will, think you going, you know what I'm saying? But I've peeped your vibe, and I don't feel like it's like that. I feel like we just grown. You cool, we cool. I'm little sis, you big bro. That's it. But on the outside looking in, haters, jealous people, insecure people who don't understand that you can have a conversation with the opposite sex and be cool and be married and be single, and it's none of that weird stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well also,
it's like,
it's just a, it's a form of immaturity. I wouldn't say, that it's all the way jealousy, because sometimes some people just don't, you know what you know, right? And you don't know what you don't know. And so I think some of that, some of that is pouring into the mix also. So when you lacking something that you may see, when you envy of someone, okay, let's use a less harsher word like envy. Okay. So when you envy someone, that make you think about yourself. And a lot of times people be like, well, why I can't do that? She not all of that, or he ain't all of that. You know what I mean?
Right. My point exactly, sis.
Yeah.
When
people gravitate to you, and some people just gravitate to you, because they like your personality. They like your, they like whatever it is about you,
Right.
And other people will get jealous and upset with that.
Right.
On the flip side of that story. So since we're talking about both sides.
Right.
Go ahead, Joe.
What he was asking me to talk about is he's had that because we started on other platforms or other social media sites prior to YouTube, right? Or starting all this channel and everything on YouTube. So he's brought a lot of people from other entities. Shout out to OZ. He's brought people from other places over that have followed him or that he tries to have follow him. So he has a lot bigger following on other platforms. Or following that he knows more. He's known longer, right? So he has a tendency of notifying people, hey, I'm going to be over here live. Trying to see, if you've supported me over here, he thinks you're going to support me somewhere else. My bestie's learning. Here's what I want to say. My bestie's learning. Just because you feel or believe that people support you, it doesn't mean they're supporting you. They're liking the attention you give them. That's all it is. Because what he has had is women tell him, well, if you're sending me and this is God's honest truth, okay? If you were sending me a personal message to talk to me about something, then that's okay. But you're sending me just basically like you're spamming me you over there, and that don't message me anymore if that's all you want to talk about. And the B is married. So you know what I mean? Like, come on now. So not all what he has to learn, and this is still a learning curve for my bestie. People gotta learn that not all support is real. And that's what it is. That's what it is.
Did y'all catch that? But I had this conversation with her a few months ago, and I guess I genuinely want people. If
to include.
What'd you say?
Include people.
Yeah. I
You're just trying to include them.
But if I want a person to win, if I want a person to excel, I really do want you to excel. That's from the heart. You know what I mean? If you say, "Hey man, I'm rocking with what you got going on," well, I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? But then I see people just throwing out little jabs and little shots. And I've noticed that, you know, this year 2025, and I try to look over that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man, that's just them. You know, just playing. They're just playing. You know what I mean? But when everybody sees that, you know what I mean, and throwing out little shots there, throwing out little jabs here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, bro. You know, even some of the females, you know what I'm saying? That no longer just throwing out jabs there, you know. I'm like, damn, bro. You know what I mean? Why you know what is really going on here? You know what I mean? And so that's, you know, but I agree, DR. Most people ain't ish. You know what I'm saying? I've had to learn that the hard way. You know what I mean? Because people, we're not in fucking high school. Excuse my French. You know what I'm saying? We're not in fucking high school anymore. So I've seen people just because, you know, if, you know, Vaughn, if she has beef with people, doesn't mean I have to have beef with those people. You know what I'm saying? I love Vaughn. I got love for her, but I don't have to have beef with everybody she got beef with. I don't have beef with anybody. But what I'm saying is that if I'm rocking with Vaughn, or if I'm rocking with Joe or whatever, you know, I'm rocking with that person. But don't sit there and throw shots at me because people that you don't get along with, or people that you think that should rock with you, are fellowshipping with other people. You know what I mean? And so you got to find something wrong with said individuals because you're insecure about yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, bro. You know what I mean? Are we in high school? You know what I mean? And if Vaughn is not getting along with somebody, then you want to be petty and go over to the said individuals that she's not getting along with. You know damn well you don't get along with said individuals. So why would you? You know what I mean? I've seen that type of snake shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's, you know, and I'm like, damn, I want to stay far away from people like that. You know what I mean? You're a snake. People are snakes. You know, they say one thing, they try to give you advice on one thing, but then again, turn right back around and just do something that's contrary to what you're trying to give advice about. You know what I'm saying?
Block it.
Child, all I got to say is, but
sis, wait. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna say this. A Brilliant and I have been friends almost 4 years now, y'all. Okay, I wish she was here. A Brilliant and I she's the longest relationship I've maintained where there was people she dealt with that I didn't like, and there was people that I dealt with that she didn't like. And it's still like that she deals with people I don't like, and, you know, I deal with people she don't like. And we've never had a problem. And that's why I appreciate my relationship with sis, because she let me do me. And bro, thank you for saying that. Just because I got a beef don't mean you got to pick it up, because honestly, I don't do that. I'm gonna keep it real. If we was behind the scenes, I probably talk a lot of stuff. Okay, access. Okay, I throw hella shade. Okay, but would I come at you crazy, do a live, all that extra stuff? No. But when you're my friend, you're my friend. And be like, man, I don't mess with such and such. I might say something like that. You might say something to me like that. But all that childish extra stuff, I don't do that. And what's funny is I'm younger than everybody that does. So, like I said, all right, in some places, I got a couple screws loose, but in others, they just right. They fine. I don't know how that works, but it works.
But the reason I'm having this live just to kick it with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But it's funny that we're talking about this is the new year or whatever. People are talking about, I'm with you. I said what I said. I don't subscribe to damn New Year's resolution. I like to do inventory of myself. I like what you said. I take inventory of myself, and some things need some fine tuning, and some things are not needed. You know what I'm saying? To get ready for the next go around, right? I'm not, right. I don't believe in this. Of course, I don't believe in this. New year, new me type thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking inventory. I'm changing out the spark plugs. You know what I'm saying? That gas it's too cheap. I want to get some high octane gas. You know what I mean? I want to take inventory, and I like what you said. Take inventory of yourself. I like what you said on that. Go ahead.
Well, that's really what I live by. For real. I always do self-inventory to see, because, you don't kind of peep me out a little bit. I don't like that, Well, I don't. But, you and Joe kind of stepped on my toes, and I excuse y'all and, just went on by my rat killing, but...
He's very he pays attention though.
I know, Chad, way too much. That's why you're in trouble right now, Joe. That's why you're over there looking like he got his hand in the cookie jar. Singing, this is my confession. But anyway, and also I was gonna tell you got the Von Itis too a while ago.
Wow, sis, really?
When you was talking about, I just want everybody to be as loyal as I am.
Sis, you wrong. You wrong for that. That's a real feeling.
I understand, but y'all gotta know people don't give a damn about y'all like that.
Man, you wrong. How you gonna do us like this on New Year's Eve?
She's so wrong.
I told y'all I was drinking my beer tonight. And I'm trying to have a decent conversation with y'all. I really am. But y'all killing me. I do not call this taking self-inventory. I call this bit on my soapbox. But anyway, I'm going to digress and let you and Vaughn get it all out. But we are going to go into a new year. And we don't make resolutions, but I don't want to hear this shit next year. So I'm going to let y'all leave it all at the door tonight. All of y'all, three of y'all. And I want y'all to get it all off y'all chest. Yeah, y'all gonna be loyal, but people ain't gonna be loyal to y'all. Y'all listen to Joe. She the leader. She the president. She telling y'all how to go.
Trust me.
She the damn CEO. Y'all not. It's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Joe is the CEO. She telling y'all what to do, how to do it, and just trust her. I was talking about that faith, that faith of a mustard seed tonight, and so I was trying to explain to everybody that it's hard to have faith, because that mustard seed seems like it's real small, but when it's time for you to step out on faith, you kind of get scared about that, right?
Yeah.
And so Joe seemed like she ain't afraid. She the CEO. She trying to tell y'all how to dot the I's and cross the T's, and y'all just listen to her. That's all, and it won't be that difficult next year. Trust me. Everything will be just fine. And so if people take things the wrong way, that's that's a you problem, not my problem. Okay. And you have to just kind of block out all the noise, whatever the noise is, whatever the distraction is, whatever the negativity is. You're just gonna have to just let that roll off your back. I know y'all loyal to people, and it hurt y'all soul and it hurt y'all feelings, when they not when they not loyal back. And I had to learn the hard way because I used to be like that too when I graduated. See, and I understand that people are not gonna treat me the way that I treat them, and that's just bottom line. So y'all just need to move a little different next year. Have all your ears and your eyes open. And just watch everything, listen to what Joe say, and then everything will be all right.
Man, I feel attacked.
Wait, no, bro. We can't feel attacked. We can't. I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah. Because, okay, listen. I agree with her because, I'm not gonna tell too much because folks is listening, hating. Okay.
Yeah, come on up, brother. We having a real good conversation tonight, brother. Come on up.
Come on, bro. I agree with her. She's right, bro. Because Joe do be dropping gems. Okay, I be having my days where it's like, oh, all right, here she go. All right, but guess what?
But I don't like listening to Joe.
But bro, me either. I gotta be honest. Okay, her, Miss Alice, they work my nerves. They do. But they telling the truth.
It's like what do you not like? Brussels sprouts when you eat? What food you don't like?
And Joe's
okay. It's like okay, you don't like Brussels sprouts, but you got to eat them because they good for you, right?
It's just like, look.
No. Answer that question.
I'm asking you a question. I am. Look, you talking about Brussels sprouts, right? We need to make a short out of that, out of what I'm about to tell Joe. I've been fighting the head cold I'm almost over it for the past couple of days. So I'm sitting there talking to her, then she gonna text me this damn long list of ginger root and I said, I'm not taking that shit. And I said it just like that. I ain't got time for that shit. It's almost over with. And then she just sent me a video of her like this. And I'm like,
what?
I'm not gonna take that shit.
But you gotta learn how to separate the business from the personal.
I can separate business from personal. But I'm just
looking out. I'm
talking about as far as, wait, hold on. I'm talking about as far as a CEO in. She can do the CEO of the business, but you do what you want to in the personal.
Man, like I said, I don't want no damn Brussels sprouts.
Now, one thing you can learn from I know you don't want Brussels sprouts, but they good for you. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you have to, deal with things that you don't like, but you still got to do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because the job has to get done, John. That's all. But I mean, you listen. I'm just trying to tell you an easy way out. When it comes to dealing with these people online, because I think you get like a lot of times you get deep in thought in your conversation and you're not paying attention to everything and you're real busy. You got 2 or 3 jobs. Your one job is like 2 or 3 jobs.
No. I gave you a shout out on the members only. I said, I'm on my black job.
Yeah, you're always on your black job. And so, hey, sometimes people need help. And that's what Joe is. Not calling you to help, Joe, but I'm just saying. But, the CEO can't be the help.
Y'all.
So,
y'all don't even know.
I know. I do know. You think I don't know, but I know. Just like he don't call me out, I'm calling his little butt out. So, yeah, he don't call me out several times this year. And so I didn't know I didn't know we was sitting among somebody that's so world known and hated and got a lot of haters and kind of moving up, so I just want to know like when you get like 1 million followers or whatever, or you still gonna remember your people in the chat?
I'm taking y'all all with me.
Because if you look at, because in my opinion, if I ain't trying to tell you what to do or nothing, but in my opinion, whoever in your chat all the time, them your loyal people.
Yes, absolutely.
So
I've been, and you've been accusing me of for the past year or so of being a thief and everything. So that's
yeah.
Too.
I mean, don't hate the.
I am hollering.
Don't hate the game, hate the player. And so, I mean, don't hate the player, hate the game. And so, however it came to be, because everybody have their path on how they get to where they go, right?
Mm-hmm.
So however it be, it is what it is. And basically, I'm telling you, the loyal people is the ones that actually rock with you all the time.
That's true.
And so,
okay, this one right here is that wait a minute. That is a prime example. I've been rocking with this young lady.
mm-hmm.
I want to say since 2015, 14, 2014, something like that.
When you started IG, it's 2014.
IG. You know what I mean? Just so, and then people were trying to. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, we know.
Mm-hmm.
But like Bond said, sometimes it could be platonic relationships or whatever. I mean, this is online. I mean, whatever they accuse you of, you ain't guilty. Because I mean, y'all, everybody,
right?
It's not like we down the street from each other or nothing,
Exactly. I mean, well, y'all are the three of y'all, but But I'm gonna say this.
But even at that, he be at his black job all the time. So I mean, I was just wondering, when he got some time to do all these things.
I'm screaming. I'm gonna be honest. In real time, I'm the same. I'm the same person. The thing is, okay, so I'm gonna give y'all an example of what I mean by that. The same way I sit up here and I shoot the shit with SBK, I do it with my brother-in-law, brothers-in-law, because they're shit talkers by nature. My husband don't have a problem with it. One, he trusts his brothers, and two, I would never, right? I think, like I said, because I overshare, and people have their own idea of what I should be doing or what I should do. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't do. I pick up, I have allowed that to affect me, bro, is what I'm saying. And now I feel like, I'm about to be 32 in February, and I really just don't care about what people think when it comes to this YouTube stuff anymore, because it can ruin the experience of just, like what we're doing right now. We all up here, we just laughing, kicking it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Y'all encourage me to do bigger and better things on this app, and I'll be like, nah. And I've been considering it, because I am like a social butterfly in real life. So why not, do something with it on the internet? And I understand that that's going to come with a lot of hurt feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come with a lot of people, judging me, and, they got a whole lot to say. And, right now, bro, like, to me, these are the small leagues. You know what I'm saying? We got big leagues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have celebrity personality. It's not our fault. Okay? Everybody else is boring.
And
playing.
Very fair. Very fair,
sis. It's not our fault that, we're a little, what's the word? Outgoing. And we can do it in a respectful way. Is a respectable way. and with, having charm, having charm, it comes with a lot of, accusation and, speculation and envy. And I'm only speaking like this, bro, because, like I said, my feelings were really hurt. And then, I talked to sis and she like, I talked to my mom and it's like, you've been dealing with this your whole life. When are you going to stop, allowing people, who are going to come and go to put this stain on your heart? You know what I'm saying? So, and I gave somebody some advice the other day and I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to, sound heartless, but, it's okay to care about you and only you and just say screw everybody else, especially the haters. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's totally okay to say, oh, you don't know me. You may think you know me and I'm taking my power back and I'm going to be the best me that I can be. And you get to sit back and hate when you really could have been over here, a part of the greatness. I know that sounds so narcissistic, but bro, that's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. I'm trying to help you.
Where's G and J at?
Right. But hold on, I want to say something because and okay, so here's one of the things that I want to say. So, there's a meme out there. I don't care how long you've known somebody. I don't care how long you have known somebody online. Once they get offline, off phone, off video, off whatever with you, they're not in your presence anymore and you don't know shit about that person. So
amen.
Unless you know somebody in person and you know what the hell they're about, you don't know shit about somebody. I don't care how long you've known them. And it's the truth. And that's what people are having to learn. And especially with this AI, y'all better get it straight. Because there's too much fake and we say it all the time. If somebody isn't right there and willing to be right there for you, you don't know shit about them. And that is plain truth. Now, all that to say, Vaughn, I do agree. I think you should go into the new year interviewing people, elaborating and expanding your horizon. And you know why I'm saying that, because you have been talking about that, and I do be in the bushes listening, and that proves to you. I do believe you should expand your horizon and push further than you believe that you can do. And I'll go on mute.
Wow.
Horrible, bro. Horrible.
I'm gonna have to
all I was gonna say is thank God I don't have no complaints and nobody's coming after me or nothing. So it seems like I'm the best one in this group. So y'all know I'll be giving out solid advice, seem like. And so everything's LG with me. And so I'm gonna go into the new year with everything being LG. I'm just saying. So I don't know how y'all gonna walk into the new year. But I'll walk into the new year with LG. I don't know what nobody thinking. I don't know what they saying, and I don't even care. I don't even care enough to listen to it or find out or none of that. And hell, I'll be having so much on my mind, even if they tell me about it, I'm probably gonna forget about it anyway. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. I guess time is gonna, help y'all out with, not giving a damn about what nobody thinks. And just gonna do you. Because once you focus on you, then you can do everything. Stop giving them your energy. They stealing hours from you. And they stealing your time. They stealing your
blood pressure,
your health, your strength. All of that.
Yeah.
And so Wait a minute. So
Yeah.
y'all focus on y'all. What the hell with that? All them hours y'all spend on somebody else. Just think if you spent it on yourself and investing and bet on yourself.
Look. I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about people. I'm really not. It's just that. First of all, I feel attacked by you. I see what I said.
Well, welcome to Von's world. Welcome to Von's world. She always in the hot seat. So tonight was your night, SBK. I'm sorry.
Man. But look, all I got to say is that you live and you learn. That's all there is to it. But I just wanted to have this live. Brother, come on up here. Because I know you still have questions about Von's raggedy ass pudding pie.
No, bro. He's at work.
Yeah, at work.
He's
on to work.
All hell. Well,
Yeah.
You got to go to his black job for the new year.
Oh,
we're sorry, brother.
He's on his black job. Okay.
So sorry.
But anyways, so I'm not really worried about any haters or anybody, but I'm doing a reflection. This is the dawn of a new year, and so I've lived and I've learned. But this year, I did give attention to people that I thought had my best interest, and so these said individuals are still hurt about whatever reason. Oh, there's my foxy right there.
But you still capitalize, so all level wasn't a loss. Sometimes sometimes you gotta go through a little pain to get a little gain. So I think you gained more than what hurt.
Hi, Miss Foxy.
And so
that's how we met y'all, right?
But I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta go through some pain to get some gain. But you gained a lot.
Yeah, you have. And what I wanted to say was
hold on, bud.
Huh?
You got compensated for your troubles.
I agree. I 1,000% agree.
Do you not agree? I know. I'm just gonna say.
Come on, bro. You don't agree? You don't agree? You don't.
Von, did you know anything about you folks? I don't know,
But wait. What I wanted to tell bro was, I feel like sometimes people want you to chase them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and when they see that you are in the winning seat and that you're actually still doing good without them, it makes them hate you more.
Mm-hmm.
Like it does. Let me tell you something, bro. All jokes aside, because I've been in YouTube beef. Like I even need to be careful having too much fun on this panel right now, okay? Because people are lurking and hating and watching.
Really?
When people see, yes. All jokes aside, but listen.
I'm really gonna cut up now. But go ahead.
When you, in my experience, I can get into it with somebody behind the scenes, and I feel like you're blessed because at least you're dealing with people who are like somewhat, I don't even want to say on your level. They know that they can't come outside on you. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna say on your level. They know they can't come outside on you because they're gonna look stupid. But in my case, okay, people where I come from, people do that because they know, hey, nobody really cares who's right and who's wrong. They just want the mess. So in my experience, I can walk away from something. I be chilling. Next thing you know, people pop up in chats thinking they're getting under my skin. Then they want to do little lives, sneak this post, all of that. And the next thing you know, they're full blown outside on me. And it's like, oh, because I was having fun, I moved on. I didn't grasp that I had the power. At the time, I didn't grasp it. I really didn't. And I fell into the trap and I came outside with them and I lost my power, doing all the going back and forth. When whole time I won, because as hard as I love, I can also cut you off and act like you don't even exist. You're not even there. I am really the chick that can sit in the same room with you and not care that you're there. Because what you gonna do about it? We throwing hands, you got something to say, I'm gonna say something back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be talking to me and I won't say anything to you. I can do this. But on this here app, it'd be like, oh, you gonna let such and such, they so then. But in your case, bro, they can't come outside on you, okay? They can't step to you directly, because they know they gon' look stupid. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy it. Enjoy the fact that you're in the winning seat. Folks are still mad and hating about some stuff that you don't even care about, you know. And like I said, ugly. You hear me? Ugly. You know, sometimes you got to remember people are ugly, okay? And they're jealous, okay? And even though you're a man, but they're jealous of your beauty. They're jealous of your light. You know what I'm saying? People are drawn to you. You know? It's a gift. I love it. Sometimes when I'm not in my feelings. And today I love it. It's like, it's me. It's Von.
Lord Jesus. Where's G&J?
J is probably in the bushes. J's in the bushes somewhere. J, come out of them damn bushes. Brother says it's perfectly fine to love and trust people and still give them room to live their human experience without taking it personal. Very beautifully said. What's going on, Foxy 2 Roxy, with your pretty self?
Hey,
what you got?
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
What you got on anything? The floor is now yours, Queen. What you got on?
Well, hold on, Foxy. Did you hear SBK say he felt attacked?
Oh man.
You felt attacked? Who attacked you? Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me pop my nails. Let me pop my nails. Let me pop my nails. Hold on. Popping my nails off. Okay, I'm putting my Vaseline on. I got my tennis shoes.
Lord, I am
don't know,
screaming.
I don't know who attacked him.
Joe, put them earrings back on.
Man, I don't know who attacked him.
Now,
he said his feelings was hurt.
Who hurt your feelings? Come here, put your head on my shoulder. Who hurt your feelings, baby?
Man, look here. My feelings are hurt by your Ace Boone Coon up here in the corner. I said what I said. You know, the same one that's got that AI that's booty popping. No, I said what I said, be booty popping in her AI, and Von be booty in her AI. You know what I mean?
That's what AI for, to live your best life. What you talking about?
And look, and I be strutting mine. Look, and I be strutting mine.
Yeah,
right,
you be strutting. So
at the end of the day, that's what AI is for. SBK. So the kids got the video games, we got AI. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying
that part.
The floor is yours, Fox.
But, what I got to say is I agree with Von. You know, like I said on my live, you know, I came here and everybody greeted me with love.
With me?
Yes, Von, I agree with you, baby. There are some things that you say that I do agree. I do listen to the younger people just as much as I listen to the older. You know, you learn a lot from sometimes you learn a lot from the younger people that you didn't know. That's why I said sometimes we need to listen to you all so we might learn some things and see ourselves in you. You know, you ain't far from
smiling.
us.
Why you talking to her? Why you talking to her like shit, man? And sit down.
Hey, I said what I said.
Smiling.
I said what I said. Smiling.
Hey, Joe, they so full of shit, but anyway.
F you all. No, I was just saying, you know, this year we have learned a lot. All of us have learned a lot. We have learned a lot. We have taken in a lot. We have gone through a lot, you know, ups and downs, bad, ugly, everything. And we all have come to this conclusion tonight that we have conquered a lot. And it is nothing but going up now. It's nothing for us to do but go up. You know, there are those that cannot climb the ladder with you. Some people are not going to be able to climb with you. You can't take everybody with you. And sometimes you got to leave some people behind and go for yourself. And once you get established, then you can reach back and grab them if they're ready. If they're not ready, then don't reach back. You know, that's all I got to say. You know, we all on here have strived a lot. Since I've been on this channel, on different channels and with you different content creators, I have learned a lot. You know, when I first got out there, I was afraid. I was petrified to be on YouTube because I had heard so much bad things about it. But after I got on here and met so many positive people, I have grown a lot with myself. I have examined myself. I have sat back and examined who I am. And believe it or not, talking with different ones, one of you, and being around you all, I have grown a lot in who I am. I found myself again. Sometimes just being around positive people can make you find yourself again. When you're around negative people, you get bogged down with their negativity that you don't see the light you have in you. And like Vaughn said, SBK, you got a light in you. That's why people are jealous. Vaughn, they come at you out of the woodwork because you got a light in you. Everybody on here has a special light. And the problem is, a lot of people are jealous of that. They don't want to see you rise. They want you to stay stuck. They used to that. They like that. That's what they want you to be. But once you start rising and shining, they get jealous because they try to figure out now what happened and what did you do different than you've been doing. And then when you try to tell them, they look at you like you're crazy. So I'm just saying all we could do for 2026 is just keep shining, keep rising. Like I said, sail above the clouds. That's all we can do because that's what we're doing already.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep it going.
Yes.
That's why I say I agree with Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Foxy, people get upset when they can't control you, bro. When they try to come in and be your friend and I'm trying to put you on and be a part of the squad, and then when you show them that you your own individual person, they get mad.
And that is true. They do get mad. But it's called, narcissistic. They like to be in control. They don't have nothing in control in their own life, so they want to control somebody else's.
Yes.
And when they can't
Oh my God.
they get mad.
Come through, Miss Foxy. Come through.
That's gotta be it, for real.
All the troublemakers got a sob story.
Sis, wow.
They got sob stories. They're still sucking on the bottles with the Similac.
No. I'm talking about you, SBK.
Wow. Wow, sis. You couldn't even.
Wait a minute.
Y'all, she's so wrong.
Hey.
She is so
Y'all
wrong.
been in trouble with somebody online this year.
She's wrong.
Oh shit. I ain't been in trouble with nobody yet.
Remember you was with Jed and Minion?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot all about Jed and Minion. Oh my God.
But anyway, y'all took
Yeah,
that shit out of me. I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all
Yeah,
so
Vaughn,
funny
I
to me.
forgot I was outside. Yeah, I went outside.
All three of y'all was outside, and all three of y'all got a good story. I mean,
I was not outside. I was not outside. I really wasn't outside.
Well,
I wasn't outside at all.
You was
There's
inside
no-
outside.
wait.
You was inside outside, but you went outside. You didn't go all the way outside.
No,
You
I
got
didn't even come close to going outside.
there.
I
Well,
was inside minding my own business while people are throwing rocks at my house or whatever. I'm just looking out like, oh, damn.
oh, I know what it's called. You took self-inventory and then made some changes.
I didn't have to take self-inventory. I'm gonna be like, I didn't have to take no self. Well, for myself, yes. But for
you
these
had
other
to take
people, for these
Well,
other
I'm just
people,
saying
I
how you
don't-
was moving. Because taking
Yeah,
self-inventory don't always have to be bad. It can always be just an improvement and a step up.
True. But
Right.
but I was never outside. Never will I be outside. It was just one of those things where shit, people wanted me to be outside. You know what I mean?
know.
They said certain things to try to get my
Trying to
goats to myself.
provoke, yeah. You
Yeah.
see the reaction
I
of
know,
how
yeah,
it
but
is.
that's what I said. The three Stooges, the Three Stooges had a great story. And
This-
y'all
Horrible,
had
sis. You're
whatever.
horrible.
Y'all had whatever. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying.
Yeah, I went outside and look, and then I had to calm myself down. I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. I've been outside twice. Cause remember I had to go outside on the other one that when you used to be a part of. Remember?
Mm-hmm. I know. I had to remind y'all.
Remember that?
Yeah, but I was gonna,
Remember that, brother?
say, just y'all get it all out tonight, so because tomorrow is. So,
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Y'all need to go ahead and take a dump. Take a dump tonight. Don't go into the new year with the same shit.
Right.
That's what she's trying to say.
Okay.
Says the two people that ain't been in trouble with nobody.
You know what? I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say
I'm
this.
just saying.
I have learned a lot this year about myself. The way that I deal with people, knowing that I need to do something and don't do it, and then God pretty much is like, okay, I'm gonna make it happen. You know, man, I'm not gonna get emotional, but I have learned a lot about myself, and
Good, good.
I've been taking a really hard look at myself, and um, I have some change. I have some work to do. I have more work to do. Keep in mind, y'all, I'm gonna be 32, so I'm excited, you know. But listen, I have some work to do, and one thing I have learned this year is I do not like calling my mother Miss Alice, or I said what I said, and telling them y'all was right. I don't like that. So my goal for 2026 is to never have to do that, like ever.
Oh wow!
Like,
you really gonna be critically thinking next year, huh?
you know, I'm gonna be like thinking before I do
Right.
stuff. You know, it's gonna be like, you know, because I've had to make a lot of phone calls and be like, you know, you was right, sis. I know I'm right. It's like, see, I don't like that. You know, it's like I really didn't want them to be right about a lot of stuff, but I mean, they've been living longer. You know, they have a lot of wisdom, and you know, I don't.
And you know, people
Yeah.
gonna be people, and you know that's just bottom line. People are gonna be people. All you can do is change you, and just do you. And you know, whoever rock with you, they rock with you. Whoever don't, no, you know, don't. It don't matter. It ain't no big deal. Don't make it that
Right.
complicated. It just ain't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so starting with you, I said what I said. I wanna all of us on here content creators. Yes, I do pay attention to you, ma'am. You Foxy, you Joe. I do pay attention. So one of the things that I want to switch gears, and we're gonna end this thing. One of the things that you was talking about is how the algorithm and how YouTube and how how it pushes certain content, even though you might be trying to push some positive content, and you might be on some politics or you might be on whatever. But you stated a great fact. When you're trying to talk about something constructive or whatever, that type of content is not pushed. It's always, always the key, as we say, whatever. So, in your opinion, how can we as content creators create content that is going to be appealing and going to catch people's attention and have some real dialogue like we had tonight? How do we change that, and how can we benefit from that, in your opinion?
Well,
now she putting y'all hear it.
I heard her.
You see what I'm saying? You see how messy she is?
Oh, wow.
Well, it's that I switched gears, so now it's time to talk business now.
Let's talk business now. Let's talk business.
Yeah. I don't like. You know what? Fave ain't fair. I can't help it. It is what it is. And so basically, I feel like if you talk about current events and I don't know, maybe you should pay me for this information because I kind of feel like I'm insulted. But anyway, I'm not worried about it. Right. Maybe should I get paid for that? But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna drop some gems for you and some tea. It's for all the watchers and SBK. But I feel like if you talk about current events and make the conversation as comfortable as this conversation is today, and when you find out about current events, make it relate to your everyday life. Break it down into layman terms. And, just like on your live that we were looking at a while ago, that was just, y'all had videos and TikTok or what have you for illustrations. But, you could do that also. But I feel like if you just talk about current events because I feel like so much is gonna happen next year, right? And so you can talk about everything and anything that's going on in the world. So let's just use Cardi B and Stephon Diggs for an example. He's a football player, and she's online telling people to calm down and, trying to make light of the charges that he got or whatever. So if you talk about that conversation, if you bring that up as content because it's current conversation, it's current what's going on and what's trending, then I feel like that'll bring more positive people and more people to your channel that really want to have a discussion about something and still build your channel up as well. Because I look at a lot of YouTube and I look at things that kind of trend, and it seemed like pop culture is really trending now because it's always celebrities on Instagram and they're all over social media, so the information can be obtained really easily. So you could just use that as a format for your show, but make it relate to people's lives. I think that's the key. And unfortunately, you have to, bring Agent Orange in it. But if when you put his name on anything, I'm sorry, but it sells.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hit. Yeah.
It's gonna be a hit. Look at you seen our numbers, right?
Yep, I saw that.
Okay, so like I said, these people like mess, and you don't have to be messy, because the people that want to receive the message, they're going to stay anyway. That's what I feel like, and you just gotta keep, and you just gotta be interested in what the young people is the key.
Right. All right, Vaughn, before you go to your event, what you got on it?
Well,
you going out tonight?
Since he started out by blaming you,
I gotta go to church, 11 o'clock. Okay. So what do I think? Okay, wait, ask me the question again. Ask me
Content. How can we make real live great content be popular? Making real content again. Making real content great again. How can we get people to be interested in real content instead of a bunch of mess?
Well, okay, I'm gonna speak for myself and say, I think I just need to find my niche. I do have the, I'm likable, but I have to find something that I can do that I enjoy, and like Joe said, be consistent. So I feel that as all of us as content creators, I think we have our own unique, styles. We have great personalities, but if we can just find that thing that, we do really good and the people enjoy it, we'll be fine. I strongly believe that, and consistent with it, yeah. Is that shade? Was that shade?
No, that's not shade.
Oh, okay.
No, you're pretty consistent. And also, I was gonna say, if you have to, go ahead and build another channel. If you don't, want a provocative conversation and, the unloyal people in the chat that's there for nefarious reasons, then build another channel for your provocative, for your provocative stuff. So I will highly recommend that also. And that way people will, if they like you, they're gonna follow you over here. The ones that care enough, and then your haters and stuff, they're gonna come back when you get back provocative again.
Yeah. I was also gonna say, because I've been thinking about doing something with where I put videos out and not live stream, because I know the new thing is like shorts and stuff like that, but believe it or not, people are still watching videos. Those content creators that are like checking a real bag, they're making videos. It's not dead. It's not, old and short and, quickness and live streams are the new thing. People do watch replays and they do watch videos. Like if they like you, they will watch. And sadly, I'm glad I'm up here. People do hate watch, y'all. I don't think it's okay. I think it's weird because I really don't watch people that I don't dislike, which is why I'm still trying to understand how I ended up, beefing so hard, because when I don't like you, I just don't care, right? But people do hate watch. So your haters are gonna watch, your people are gonna watch. I think we need to stop being afraid to go back to the, YouTube way of doing videos. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, and as long as they're not totally disrespectful, we let them stay in our chat.
Right.
Because
I'm talking about the secret haters. But I'm talking about the people that be in your bushes, not in your comments.
I understand that, but they still support, and YouTube recognizes it. So watch hours is watch hours. However you watch it, if you want to watch it with a smile on your face, that's fine. If you want to watch it around, hey, it's
right. Hey, I check the bag each and every time, because like the videos, people do be in the videos with hate comments. I noticed that. It's like people will watch things they don't even like you, but they will still pay your bills. It's weird, but it's like, hey, whatever.
That's something that that's one of my goals this year, is to put out more videos, because like you said, Vaughn, Vaughn made a good point. The real good content creators, they put out a bunch of videos, pre-recorded videos, and they're not really premieres. They're just putting those videos out. A lot of them not premieres or anything like that, putting videos out. I know this one dude that I follow, he's a truck driver. He just sits in his truck, talks about politics, man. And I'll look when he goes live, whenever I see his video, he just dropped the video about 30 minutes ago, per se, and he's already got 2K views. You know what I'm saying? And he's just sitting there, and this is just it's not me being a hater or anything like that, or being envious, but I'm like, man, I could do that. You know what I mean? I could do that. You know what I mean? The
title matter too, though.
The titles do matter, yes.
So research your titles.
Yeah,
because YouTube tested out.
Yeah, the titles
to
do
see
matter.
If it's
and your hashtags too.
Yep.
I've been seeing a lot of people mention you on there, so I don't know if that hashtag is.
I noticed your girl
trending, but
I noticed your girl does that, and I was like, mention you, Lady T-Buck. She did that, and I'm like, she mentioned me.
Right. But I think it's engagement. It makes you come over there and see.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah, she another one. They read the YouTube guidelines.
Yeah, well, I've been
because they send a newsletter, so I kind of I be checking their newsletters out.
Yeah, I follow Lady T-Buck. She's very smart. You know what I mean? Y'all in y'all little sector that y'all got over there, man. Y'all got it going on, and she just she's engaging, and she just she just gets on there and just starts talking. I've learned a lot by just
that's where I originated from.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, Foxy, what do you think on this?
Well, I think what I'm gonna do is, still keep my inspirational, subjects, but also go into politics like maybe once or twice a week and talk about something in politics, because, like you said, that brings a lot of attention, because this is what's going on in everyday life, with the world, and a lot of people say, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Yes, it does, because it has to do with a lot of it, with the laws and stuff that's changing that will affect you down the road financially or your livelihood. So, you have to stay, aware of what's going on around you, not just in your little bubble. So I think, if I do politics twice a week, just bring up something, even if it's in my area, like DC, what's going on in DC. Like my mayor says she's not going to run next year. and then our chief of police done resigned. So we gotta, our deputy chief of police has stepped up. So, right now we're trying to figure out where we go from here in DC. That's a question now in my city. And I haven't brought that up, and I think I need to bring that up and bring up, a couple of clips about what's going on in my city as a whole. So, sometimes you might check out your own area, your own city, see what's going on in your city and bring it to people's attention and see how the the United States has affected your city, what's going on in your city. With Trump, with his tariffs and his, putting his name on top of the Kennedy Center, because he done messed up the regular routine for the night for the New Year's. They normally have concerts. Now they're not going to have a concert because he don't put his name up there like a dum-dum. That's something, he wants to be, and he's the most worst president there is. But, he wants to be, relevant. So, that's something to bring up, maybe once or twice, a week, and let them know that this is what's going on in your world, United States. And, here he is, he's, doing rockets over in Nigeria. He doing rockets at boats, little boats, not ships, boats. And I'm like, what happened to the troop going over there first before you start sending rockets? You're supposed to send the troops to the Nigeria area before you send rockets. You sending rockets before you even get the troops over there. So, these are things that we're not bringing up because we've been talking about everything, from sex, life, and everything, marriage, honey bunch, sugar pie, honey bunch. But, that's still good. Don't get me wrong. Because you got some young people out here that we educating with this sugar pie, honey bunch stuff. And take my word for it. Some of them will be like, oh, I didn't know that. And oh, I didn't know that. My family be on here listening to us. Because I send it out and they be on here. They be in the bushes, but they be listening. And they be like, cuz, y'all be a trip on there. She said, girl, I didn't know men do this and I didn't know women do that. So, you never know what you will meet out here. So, I think just go, like, today we talking like this. Maybe tomorrow go live on something else that like I did. I went the first time I went back live, I was talking about myself. The second thing I talked about, Chicago, the Southland of Chicago. Now I'm thinking about going and doing a segment on my city, DC. Let everybody know what's going on in the city of DC besides outside of the federal government. What how the federal government is affecting the city itself. And things like that, I was saying, bring that to light and see how people feel about it. Just test the water and see, what reaction you get. Just come up with different stuff and see what the reactions will be. That's how how to, see where your base is.
Very good. Very good. Joe, lastly, but not least.
Well, first, I want to go ahead and let Vaughn go. Vaughn got to go. Vaughn, it's been a pleasure, and I just want to say Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the New Year.
Happy New Year. I love y'all, and great live, bro. And hey, we got this, okay? We don't care what sis over there talking about, okay?
Yeah.
We're not attacked. We're winning. I'll see y'all.
There you go. Great hype speech.
Vaughn, you got
2026.
Vaughn, if you can get to church in 3 minutes, you're a bad sister. You Wonder Woman.
Listen.
Go.
I'm not going in the church if I'm doing online because we have the option to go in. But it snowed here and it was like I'm just gonna, So I see y'all. I love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Joe said, Happy New Year.
No,
Yeah, Happy
I'm
New Year
with.
to
I
everybody
said what I
that's
said.
not reading. Sorry,
Yeah.
Joe.
No, it's true because it's what 11, so it's a new year for some people, right?
For some people it's 12 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I'm with that. So what I said, like, just get it all out now, and don't take it into the new year. And I think it's great. I think it's great. And I don't want to overthink anything. I don't want you to overthink anything. You're doing great. I really admire you. I tell you all the time, that's JJ. Y'all were talking about her, and she was in the bushes watching. Y'all see her? She was in the bushes watching.
She came way too late.
They were talking about you, Jen J. Happy New Year.
Jen J, I needed some help up here, girl.
But no, I just love it. I love that you came live. It was great. I really love it. And that you just, just get rid of the BS. And yes, Nestos, fugly means exactly what you were thinking. She said, 3 John 1:2. Beloved, I wish above all things.
Wait. We're not doing no Trump type shit. That's not 3 John.
Oh.
It's John 3.
Hey, she gonna pull a Trump.
2
Corinthians.
Yeah, we ain't holding the Bible upside down or not, Joe.
The Bible upside. This fool said 3 John.
I was reading.
Happy New Year.
1 John.
3 John.
Thank you. Don't say no 3 John. That's some orange man stuff. Go ahead. If you're gonna read it right. This fool said 2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians. 5 Corinthians and 2 Corinthians in the Bible, Trump.
That fool said, hey, I said that fool said, they asked him, what's your favorite passage? It's personal. It's personal.
Yeah, personal.
You don't know your Bible.
I read the Bible a lot, but it's personal though.
It's personal.
But I advise you to watch. Do you ever watch Reese Waters?
Oh yeah.
You know the way he do his style. Kind of like Jimmy Kimmel, Reese Waters, and all of them. You can make it fun.
I watch him from time to time, but yeah.
I agree with that. Like make it more personable and more
funny.
Yeah, personable and funny and just a great, just vibe. That's what SBK's. He's got a certain vibe about it. Like,
Yeah, he don't have to be so serious about it because that's definitely what we do over there. Mm-hmm. We be laughing at him. We do. We be over there laughing at them, don't we, Foxy? We talk about them, then we laugh at them. Yeah, because it's
sure
stupid.
Do. We sure do.
Me and you crack a joke, or I'll crack one, and move on. Sometimes me and you have to cuss them out.
Exactly.
Y'all be having some trolls over there, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, like I said, though, they put us in the algorithm. They like, you guys want to talk about this? Okay, bam, here you go. But it's the same thing as having. Remember when you had to recite the Constitution to vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That's the way I look at it. I'm gonna get off my Black Panther stuff, but that's really what it is, dog.
No, actually, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole, like the Panthers and stuff like that. Talking about history,
yeah, you can correlate all that together, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
It's an audience for that. You can correlate all of that with current events. That's exactly what it's going. That's what it's doing, circulating back around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All that stuff I got. I've learned a lot from listening to y'all off the record. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all. But I'm gonna do a lot better this year with the videos. I did talk about politics a little bit 2025, but I'm doing it a lot more. Foxy says she's challenged herself to do it a lot more. Me, I want to hold more interviews. I think that's one of my niches right there is interviewing. So I like to interview people who have interesting stories. I'm trying to set up this one interview with this big time content creator, and that's going to be great. You know what I mean? Once I get that underway and reach out to that person, and I know that's going to be great. But as far as politics, the dating relationship thing, we still hit on that, but I just want to expand on like you were saying, everyday life, yeah. Like you were talking about, getting tapped into what young people are interested in. I work with young people and they talk about, like, for example, there's a young person that one of my people that work for me, very intelligent young lady, she confides in me or whatever, and her parents and so forth. And she just lost a child, just lost a newborn, right? And so and shout out to her. But she's a strong young lady, but I've encouraged her to look, everything happens for a reason, trying to encourage her, but she's got a head on her shoulder. She's a bona fide leader, stuff like that, it's stuff like that young people are going through today, that they can't necessarily talk to their parents. They eventually will, but they, that's stuff that I go through on a daily basis with young people, so,
and that's what I said I was going to do on my channel, just talk about different stuff. Freestyle or whatever's going on in the world, whatever's going on. I'm gonna just, like Foxy said, I'm gonna start talking about it. But that would be great content, just to talk to young people about the woes of what's going on in life, whatever your experience has been, because you can use that as an example or a teacher. That's all. It's all about what you done lived, and really, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of topics to talk about next year. Trust me when I tell you that.
Oh yeah. Like for example,
the fact that you can't even buy junk food no more with food stamps.
Yeah, that's man. Did you see that one clip from the ex-DOJ? I got it from my brother. I think my brother sent it to Joe and I, or was it Joe? Did you send it to me or my brother about the ex-DOJ talking about he found substantial evidence on the Agent Orange trying to rig the election and so forth and so on. Stuff like that, man. I'd love to hear y'all's opinion about that. And everybody else's opinion about that, because it's like when you find evidence on said individuals and then they go after their political rivals because of said things that have been found out on them. It's just something that I just want to dive into. Shout out to you, Uncle L. Good to see you, bro.
I think people will be interested in it.
Oh yeah.
Because it's gonna hit everyday life for real.
Oh yeah.
Affordable living, just affordable living every day. It's gonna be hard.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna let y'all enjoy. Some of us, like us in Texas, we got another hour, less than an hour left for the ball drops down. But I said what I said. What's your last word before we end this damn thing?
Well,
and I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back.
I had once again, I had a good time. Y'all don't equate me with them, because y'all see I'm not like that. I'm nice and I don't have no issues with nobody. That's them. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't be like the court, guilty by association. I just like them, And so they my crew. I got to ride with them. Whatever they do, I have to just sit back and watch them. But they say they're going to change next year, so we'll see. And I'm wishing everybody good luck, good health, good wealth, and, just happy times. And just, everybody just try to take one day at a time. That's all you can do as a human being. And, like you guys were talking about tonight, don't take everything so serious, because everything ain't that serious. Everything is not that personable. Some people, just don't have nothing to do. Some people just, they're not happy, so they don't want to see you happy. Misery love company. But you have to just, learn how to block the background noise. And just keep doing you. And I feel like if you just stay true to yourself and keep doing you, then life will turn out pretty good for you. Everything ain't gonna go your way or whatever, but be ready to handle the ups and be ready to handle the downs, and that's real talk. But Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year, dear.
Yeah, and but SK laughing. I heard it, but I thought she was done. Also, too, it's been a great year. I'm glad I met you guys this year. I think it was this year when I met y'all, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So y'all been some some pretty cool partners, except for the ones that get in trouble. But the rest of them, everybody else is good. And even the one that get in trouble, they good also. So it was good meeting y'all this year. So I'm gonna continue to ride with y'all. I rock with y'all. Y'all
That's why
alright.
we got. That's why we
Yeah,
got haters already,
yeah,
right? That's
yeah.
why we
Y'all,
got haters.
y'all alright with me. Y'all ain't need nothing to me. So hell, I'll go ahead and F with y'all. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, Foxy, what's your last word, sweetheart?
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, girl. It's New Year for her, y'all.
Yes, New Year's for me. So 2026, I made it, and I'm 64, and I made it to 2026. I am
That
blessed
part.
and happy.
That
You
part.
know,
Yeah.
and look, I done learned how to get thicker skin. I'm going back to it is what it is. You can't make nobody, you can't break nobody unless they want to. And I'm good. I met you all. Y'all have really lifted me up in a mighty, mighty way. And it feels so good to know you all. And all I see is greatness for all of you. All of you. Those in the bushes too. I see nothing but greatness for us. And we just gotta stay on, how that look, as my grandmother and grandfather used to say, keep our hands on the plow. You know that old country saying, keep your hands on the plow. You can't get a
Mm-hmm.
field, you can't crop a field if you don't keep your hands on the plow. So, if we want to crop a field to make it a better year, a better, growth for 2026, then keep your hand on the plow. That's all I got to
Right.
say.
Amen. Go ahead,
Amen.
Joe.
Just want to say thank you for everybody. Oh shoot. Okay, I gotta go pick up my son, but thank you so much, y'all, for everything. And I thank you for going live. It was good. It was good. It was needed. It was really good.
You feel
Thank
better,
you
Joe?
all. No, not me. I think he feels better. But it's and because meeting y'all is why he got haters. So it's really good. It's really good, y'all.
Well, it's
I
good
don't.
to have haters. If you don't have haters, then you did something wrong.
And let me clarify
Right.
that them SBK haters, not mine. So I'm just riding along. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we were riding along with his haters, but that's okay.
Look.
No.
All
Thank
I
you,
got,
y'all.
look, I really don't. All I gotta say is, along the way, I've met a couple of fruitcakes in 2025. Just a few, not even a handful, just a couple. But just a couple of the fruitcakes, But that comes with the business. I have no, I have no beef with nobody. I don't have no problem with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, uh, I hope leading into this new 2026 that everybody wins and that everybody is like I said what I said was saying about your health, health and peace and happiness to everybody and growth to all the content creators. And I want to say thank you to all of my moderators, all of my supporters, all of my members. Thank you for coming through. One love to you. And we will be back shortly. Probably Saturday. I'll open up the bar. Hey, Queen the Queen, you just missed him. You just missed him. You just missed the Queen the Queen. Might go live Saturday. You know what? We'll open up the bar Saturday night. We're gonna open up the bar Saturday night, and y'all can. The bar will be open. Let's open up the bar Saturday night for first at the bar live for the new year. So y'all come on through Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Y'all come on through. Let's have a good old time. All right. So, thank you. I said what I said. Thank you, Foxy. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, little sis. Somebody else that came through? Or was there somebody else that came through? That's it, wasn't it? I think that's it. But thank everybody for coming through. I'm about to end this thing.
Did you say Joe?
Yeah, I said Joe. I said Joe. So, thank everybody for coming through. I will talk to y'all soon. And your boy SBK is gone.